Marc Spears in the Honda Insider Report. Let's get to your piece in the few minutes we have left with each other here on The Undefeated, entitled Kevin Durant, Yo, Just Watch the Game. You spoke to Durant. Do you think he has made a decision on July 1? Right now he's playing basketball knowing he's going to a certain team, if not the Knicks, Marc?
No, and we talked in detail about it, and I think he believes that it would kind of be idiotic to have one right now. There's just so many things that could happen. Like, look what happened to the Lakers in draft lotteries coming up on May 14th. Let's see who gets Zion. Let's see how the Warriors finish. I mean, if the Warriors were to three-peat, I can envision Steph being in a room looking at Durant saying, come on, man, you don't want to try to four-peat? You don't want to try to four-peat in a new arena? Like, just give me another year, man. Let's just go year to year with. Like, I could see that conversation taking place. Walking away from a potential four-peat would probably be a very, very difficult thing to do. So, I mean, I had heard from somebody close to him that he hadn't made a decision, and then just asked him directly, and he's like, no. He's like, that wouldn't be a good business move at the moment, wouldn't be good for my teammates, wouldn't be fair to my teammates, and I think you got to just let the dust settle two months from now, which is why he was saying, hey, just let's watch me play. And obviously Patrick Beverley's making it tough for him right now, but this is perhaps the best player in the game. As after all these sad years that the Warriors fans have been through, I still think they shouldn't get too big for their britches and not appreciate the game, the journey. They're trying to get a third championship, and they need to smell the coffee a little bit and stop worrying about what's going to happen in July 1.
Well, I mean, in that regards too, Marc, I mean, Durant, as you know, is very savvy. He's smart, and so many people say that for his legacy, he's got to go somewhere and do something himself. To me, he looks around, even if the Warriors do lose and there is a new stadium, a new arena, and if, I guess, he looks around and how can he leave this situation knowing that this is his best chance to win, unless there's something going on behind the scenes that some other roster move needs to be made that he doesn't want to play with anybody anymore. And, you know, I guess where I'm going to with Draymond and what happened earlier on in the season is that walk me through what the landmines here are of Durant to stay put in Golden State.
Oh, I think him and Draymond have been fine.
Okay.
I don't think that pushes them out the door. Guys get in arguments. It happens. I'm sure you haven't loved all your coworkers all the years either, right? What about the producer in there, man? What about your producer right now?
I'm staring a hole right through him right now, Marc. Oh yeah,
exactly.
I know what you're saying.
I mean, it happens. So I think that's a thing of the past. It'll be hard to walk away. I mean, they've been winning. The grass is pretty green on this side.
Right.
There's a new arena, and there's more. Like, the same kind of money that's courtside at Madison Square Garden and at Staples is certainly going to be at Chase when it's just down the street from Silicon Valley and in San Francisco. The most expensive place to live in the country is killing me right now. So, I mean, from a Silicon Valley standpoint, from a financial standpoint, I mean, he's been able to make some good coin off the court, and I think that will even get to a higher level next year. So New York won't go away, and that's why I think that's one of those really, really tough decisions where I wouldn't be surprised if he went back to the Hamptons, hunkered down with Rich Kleiman and his father and some other close friends, and kind of look at it. I don't think it's a simple decision. I mean, New York, yeah, playing in the Garden's cool, and perhaps Kyrie could come with them, but they haven't won since '73, and that's a different kind of pressure. L.A., whether it's the Clippers or Lakers, it's a big challenge where you go, regardless of where you go. So, but he has a good problem. He has people that want him and want to open up the vaults for him. So I'm sure. I really believe him when he said that he hasn't made a decision and he's taking his time.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.